And away they go.
When the gates open to the Breeders' Cup Classic, Mind That Bird will be trying to become just the third horse to win the Kentucky Derby and the Classic in the same year. Sunday Silence did it in 1989.
Sunday Silence holds on!
And Unbridled did it in 1990.
Unbridled is in tight in between horses. Here comes the Derby winner! Unbridled fights his way to the front and wins!
Trainer Chip Woolley knows the difficult feat that lies ahead for his gelding.
Oh, it means you got a big hill to climb, and hopefully things go your way. You know, if the race sets up right for my horse, we got big chances, you know, but things have to set up for him with his late closing style.
In his last start, Mind That Bird finished a disappointing 6th in the Goodwood.
They got away with a real soft pace early. We were a little too far back for the pace, and when the running started, we were closing, and we were closing faster than everybody else. There wasn't enough pace to get them back to it.
Woolley not only looks forward to the true pace a full Breeders' Cup field should offer, but the bird will be returning to racing a 1.25 miles for the first time since the Derby.
The other thing is the 1.25 miles helps my horse more than most. You know, the Goodwood was a little short. He was closing. He closes 7 lengths or so in stretch. And so when you get to the Breeders' Cup going 1.25 miles, the 1/8 of a mile's just got to help him, you know.
The bigger concern to many handicappers will be whether this year's Kentucky Derby winner can handle the synthetic surface. Woolley feels the gelding's disappointing lone start on Pro Ride is more attributed to him needing a race after 10 weeks between starts.
Calvin thought he struggled a little bit the other day, but he worked a little better over it day before yesterday. So I think he gets over it good enough. The 10 weeks he had off really cost us in the Goodwood.
Woolley's life has changed since winning the Kentucky Derby. For starters, he's been with Mind That Bird on the road since leaving for Louisville in April.
I've been training for 25 years, and this is the first real mark you've left on the industry, you know. It's become some part of me, you know, and everywhere you go, either people walk up and introduce themselves, or when somebody introduces you, yeah, this is the guy that won the Kentucky Derby. And it's great, you know. I mean, I don't think that anybody could ask to live more of a dream than I've lived in the last few months.
While the perception or identity that others have of Chip Woolley may have changed, Chip Woolley, the man, remains the same.
No, I'm not going to change much, you know. I think if you try to change who you are, you're just living a joke, you know. You got to be who you are, and that's who I was when I win the Derby, and that's who I'll be when I die.